Very happy to have another young Indian with us today, part of the Voice of the Young series. Right now we have with us HB Sidhnath. Let's listen to him. Over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Mathur, for giving me this opportunity, and thank you so much for your this kind of initiative. Hello, everyone. My name is HB Sidhnath, and currently I am working with Shrividya Research and Insights Private Limited as a research associate. Prior to that, I completed my post graduation from International Institute for Population Sciences, that is in Mumbai. My research area expand to the new challenges that the world have, like biological citizenship. Along with that, I also have hands-on experience with large scale simple survey data, that is NFHS, NSSO, LASI, and we are trained to be a multidisciplinary research person. So in our portfolio, as we belong from IIPS, so as our research portfolio have various things. So someone interested in livelihoods, so doing research persons trained from IIPS as a demographer have a probability to go in the pure demography that consists of fertility, mortality, and as well as migration, because these three are the core pillar of population change or a study of population, that is demography. But looking on the current paradigm, the training that we got from IIPS expose us to the various others domains. So person from biostatistics background going to the clinical trials, clinical research background, having a good analytical um, hands on the data, so going on a research firm. So we are actually well trained researcher, and I am also obliged and thankful to my institution IIPS. So firstly, I will talk about how my journey start. So I am doing my BTech from Triple IT Jabalpur, that is Indian Institute of Information Technology. So at that time, I dropped my course due to some familiar reason. Then after that, I joined Indira Gandhi National Tribal University, that is in Amarkantak, for my bachelor's. So from where I completed my bachelor's in economics. So Amarkantak is in Madhya Pradesh, so from where the river Narmada comes. So in Amarkantak, there is a tribal community, that is Baiga tribes. So when we go for just shopping, because my university is in Amarkantak, is surrounded by a forest, and it is in a scheduled area. So when we go for purchasing something in a weekly fair, we get exposed with the Baga community. So there are a lot of cultural diversity. So after that, I get interested in the phenomena of population, and as well as demography is also a part of economics. So after that, I just think about making career in population related issues, not actually demography. But one of my mentor, Professor Rambhushan Tiwari, suggested that it's good for you. Then I joined IIPS. After joining IIPS, also I not felt good at this subject, because beginning I got bored from the basic terminology of population, but gradually I make a good interest in this subject, and now I am very capable of doing data analytics, making a thorough concept of each and every social phenomena. So I think it's due to the training that I got from IIPS. It's only due to that kind of training. And in India, I think IIPS type of institution must be required in each and every region, so that the talent that comes from one background to another background gets shaped. So before proceeding, I just want to just want to speak something more about IIPS. IIPS formerly known as DRTC, that is Demographic Research Training Center. It's for the person who got selected for ISI, Indian Statistical Institute Services. So gradually it turns into a institution, and it's all due to our one and only visionary director, that is Professor P.N. Mari Bhatt. a good demographer, a good sociologist. So again, I am thankful to that kind of persons who built and cultivated institute that is IIPS, and due to that, I am speaking over you. Otherwise, a student from rural background having good skills but not able to talk and think over the phenomena that leading and shaping the world. So it's all about my journey up to IIPS. After looking the world from IIPS, there is a lot of domain where we are going to like
Just a second.
do.
You said from a rural area, so where were you born?
So natively I am from Bihar. I am from a mass affected um, district of Bihar that is called Aurangabad, and my police station is Madanpur. So it is one of the targeted police stations in Bihar in terms of insurgencies caused by the local mass that is called Naxalwad. So now the situations are normal. Now everything is normal, but still looking the graph of my career. So it's all what I am thinking and what I am speaking. So the career phenomena shift due to the IIPS. So that's why I am mentioning the
Yeah, yeah,
major of chunks
yeah,
for IIPS.
yeah.
Uh, so before, sir, now beginning the career apart from IIPS after completion of post graduation. So the training of IIPS is well disciplined for multidisciplinary research. So looking the career aspect in a research after getting well trained from institutions, so there are so many career options where we can put ourselves as a good position. So one career option is development sector where we look upon the intersection of data and public policy. Another career options is like academia and research firms. So research firms and academia are like a very well rooted approach to go over, but development sector is also one approach. And my second topic that I already mentioned with you is like talking on the industry institute collaboration. So why I given you the background of IIPS that now put like relevance. So if I looking me as a student of IJNTU, that is Indira Gandhi National Tribal University, I have very few chunks of option like preparing for government job, giving some time to preparing for NET, JRF, then doing PhD. And the kind of job nowadays coming from the private sector needs a intersectionality of data, public policy, reporting a skill as well as analytical skill. So even as a student of economics postgraduate from normal level central universities, I not have such kind of a skill to compete with the job market. So what IIPS gives that is required to be adopted by each and every institute is that the technical skill that we are going from the training. So even before joining to IPS, I am not able to speak the English. Right now, also I am not 100% speaking good English, but what I am speaking that is due to the training that I got from the IPS. So my topic here is like what is the relevance of industry institute collaborations. Basically we are talking about the a student that is from the background of social sciences. So the talk start from the looking the data of CUET, UG and PG. So there is a entrance exam in India for undergraduate and postgraduate that is called Central University Entrance Test, CUET. It is conducted by NTA, National Testing Agency. So
Mm-hmm.
looking over the data of CUET, we look that till now that 65% of a student opting humanities or social sciences. So once a time when you are a good sociologist, there is a chance to be a good columnist. But nowadays, what happened? Even a good engineer is also taking the space of a columnist. That is the background of pure social sciences. So in this phenomena, you need a robust skill set to compete with the job because there is no scenario that everyone is going to be a part of formal sector job. So in this we have to establish ourselves with the skill set. So that kind of a skill set is lacking, especially for the student of social sciences. In context of India, they are got degree of BA, MA, even in PhD also, but they are lacking. Like what current relevance of job sector they are lacking. So what is the and NEP also looking over the industry institute collaborations as well as vocational training. So that is a part of curricula nowadays, but still there is a lackness. So at Srividya, we are also looking on the capacity building. So we have one vertex apart from the research and impact consulting works. We also developing one vertex, that is the capacity building, in which we prepare the leaders of academia, leaders of development sector, leaders of multilateral organization, because the normal criteria to work with UN or World Bank is normally master. But a master student from normal level of university or college didn't know how to join, even not go through the prospectus, what is the eligibility criteria. So we are building a capacity building accelerator program that enhance your capability to work what you want. That is your way of looking your career. But apart from that, there are several opportunity in which we are shaping the career. So it is in building process. I think we hope that our team will do it in good manner. And our especially targeted area is the northeast, including central India, that consists of the university and colleges from the geographical marginalized location, the persons from the marginalized community, because they need to be trained by this kind of training. Even students of master didn't know what is the meaning of correlation, what is the meaning of chi-square test. So it is lackness, sir. It is from academia point of view also, it's lackness. People going to get enrolled in a good college. So what a good college play a role in a career. So it is not possible that every student go in a good college, but still we by outside make a package of courses that is completely no cost, no beneficial level of initiative. So these are our agenda. So it's actually come from getting training from the IIPS. The another sector that we are lacking is the research industry in India. We are good researcher, but when we go abroad, we are good researcher. In India, there is a good research, but the research we are doing here is not completely from the orientation of research. Here we are doing research from the point view of a service delivery type activity. So, what actually a phenomenon of research, what actually a paradigm of research, we are looking from a service delivery. As a researcher, I am looking for making a money. So that is the another consideration of a researcher. So in India, we have after 1991, when LPG was adopted, there is a boom in service industry. We are good at service providing, but still we are lacking in R&D. So what opportunity that brings the intersection of research as well as service providing affiliations with another country. So these are the critical area at which Trividya also working. So we are actually working on the larger scale sample survey data as well as social indicator data that monitor the program. And our one of the vertex is that is also related to industry institute collaboration, that is the impact assessment and measurement activity of government works or the CSR funded works. So domain that is CSR is also growing domain. So according to the law passed by Ministry of Corporate Affairs, 2% of to more than 2% of income was to be invested in corporate activities by any firm having annual turnover of 100 crore. So we are also working on the activities of monitoring CSR activities of the implementing partner, in which we are taking the students from our trained capacity building programs, like giving 100% assistantship of job. It's actually not giving a job and promoting something. If an agency can adopt the way of industry institute collaboration that we are working at, so it's good for good for also generating employability from one industry to another industry. Because looking on the demography of India, we are in the very good phase of demographic dividend, and we are getting demographic dividend for a good factor. So this is the time of proper upskilling. If not happen, then it's like demographic burden on it. So this is the alarming factor. So as an industry, as an individual, as an institute, we have to cope up with all this mechanism. So bind up the things in a skillful manner. So these are the thing about myself and like the prospect I'm saying. Now I think you also join the conversation because for me
Okay.
it's
All right. So uh, you have come far from the small town of Bihar to the big
yeah,
city of
a
Mumbai. So
small village, actually a small village, not town only.
small village to the big city of Mumbai. So
Yeah.
tell us, what is the comparison between your village and Mumbai?
So there is no comparison. It's very subjective question for me.
Yeah, yeah, it's subjective. I want your opinion.
Yeah. So it's very much subjective question for me because I already mentioned when I joined my course at Mumbai, I'm not so much comfortable with the environment of Mumbai because I come from a small village, so still a mentality of village in my heart that is essential for me as a human. But I not cope up with the all ecosystem of Mumbai. But the journey begins, and I get lots of learning outcome from a city. So I have experience of two metropolitan city in India, Mumbai and Delhi. I spent some time in Bangalore also, but core experience is of Mumbai and Delhi. So for me, it's like a big opportunity to look how the actually in my childhood I have a question from my father. What is the need of the what is the reason behind crowd in Mumbai? Every train is crowded. What person actually doing? So as a demographer, when I go in local trains in Mumbai, then I know what is the phenomena. I also in our course there is a course of a special pattern and urbanization, then where we expose through the dormitory towns. What is the concept of dormitory town? Like Panvel is a dormitory town for Mumbai.
Yes.
Persons doing work in Mumbai, and Panvel is the dormitory town. So the all like after coming Mumbai, and by the grace of God joining IIPS, learning and practically visualizing the phenomena of population living in Mumbai is like a magnificent example of my life and experience also.
And the fellow students in IIPS,
Yeah.
how are they to you?
Yeah, they're very good to me. One of my senior bhaiya is Saptorishi Gupta. So I think he was part of one of your Vidped. Currently,
Yes.
he is doing
Yeah.
PhD from Auckland. So
Yes.
this type of respectful senior are our example. Many of our seniors are doing PhD from abroad and leading the good institution, George Institute of Public Health, Max Planck Institute of Demography, even various of our seniors are in World Bank, UN also. So in India, development sector mainly consists of NGOs. So e- even each and every prominent NGO of India is led by the one fellow of IIPS because we are like so much capable of data. So these are the good scenario of our seniors. Our my classmates are also good. Various of my many of my classmates doing PhD from IITs. Two got selected for IITs, one for IIM, and one for IRMA, that is Institute of Rural Management, Anand. So I have no plan to do PhD right now. So I'm just looking for another options. Like it's like experiment based way to live a life because I think I need a space of 1 or 2 year because I already mentioned research in India is like a service delivery. So I not want to shift me as a service delivery person. When I will think I will do research, then I will fully go deep in research because research have some social capital on the society. And for country like India, if government of India giving you a fellowship of 45,000 or 50,000, that even not get a person who have well eligible and competitively qualified also. So it's my ethical responsibility to do research well. So I not fit myself genuine at this situation to do research. So I'm coming in a just join my professional journey. So and also I not qualified for NET, that is National Eligibility Test. So this is also a reason. But apart from that, I'm enjoying my journey. I am just looking on the another aspect, and in my job also I'm like a full time person leading the business activity as well as looking over the data related problem of the organization. So I am like in a good position. I'm leading new vertex that I mentioned capacity building program. So these are the key area that I am leading now. So it's all due to IIPS and the training. So that's all about the fellow and
What do the people in your village think about you?
people in village think very very good, because when I inform them that I am reading, I am studying in Mumbai. And one more thing about Mumbai is very very good, that IIPS provide us a stipend, so there is no need to take money from our parents. Because generally what happened, if a person is deserving also to study in a good institute and just say that, father, I need such amount of money monthly to study, so there is a challenge. But IIPS provide a stipend, so this is also a good thing. So in my village, when I got admission in IIPS and having a stipend, so people are saying that आधा सेट हो गया. It's like you say ना, use your मातृभाषा. So
Yeah, yeah.
उनको ऐसा लगता है कि मतलब आपका जर्नी मतलब कंप्लीट हो गया है, क्योंकि गांव के लोग भी सारी चीजों को देखते हैं, तो उन्हें लगता है कि मुंबई में रहना, वहाँ भारत सरकार की तरफ से आपको जो पैसे मुहैया करवाए जा रहे हैं उससे आप पढ़ रहे हैं, तो उनके नजर में भी एक गौरवान्वित विषय है कि एक गांव का लड़का वहां तक गया. और सर एक चीज और मैं इसमें ऐड करना चाहता हूँ कि जब मैं 6 क्लास में था, तो उस टाइम मेरे पिताजी की सरकारी नौकरी हुई थी. सो वी आर मोर प्रिविलेज. एक दूसरे गांव के लड़के की तुलना में हमारी जो स्थिति है वो काफी अच्छी है. बट यही है कि अभी तक हम लोग गांव से जुड़े हुए हैं. सो जो गांव का जो वातावरण है वो मेरे दिनचर्या में, जीवन शैली में दिखती है. सो गांव के लोग काफी अच्छे होते हैं. गांव जाता हूँ, उनको भी बताता हूँ कि जो कैरियर अपॉर्चुनिटी है आप उसको कैसे देख सकते हो. सिर्फ डिग्री या बटोरने से आज के टाइम में नहीं होगा, क्योंकि मैं बिहार से हूँ, तो बिहार का एक परिवेश ही है कि लोग जनरली ह्यूमैनिटीज लेते हैं. यू आर ऑल्सो फ्रॉम DU सर, सो यू ऑल्सो नो बेटर. द
Yeah.
पैराडाइम कंटिन्यू फ्रॉम योर टाइम टू राइट नाउ. वो ह्यूमैनिटीज लेते हैं, यूपीएससी के तैयारी में लग जाते हैं. जब यूपीएससी नहीं होता है तो या तो नेट करके एकेडमिया में करियर बनाते हैं, नहीं तो बीएड करते हैं, कहीं टीचिंग करते हैं. बट इसके अलावा भी ऑप्शंस हैं, लोगों को देखना चाहिए. कॉमर्स करके लोग अच्छे अच्छे रूप में समाज को योगदान दे रहे हैं. इवन म्यूजिक, अलग जो को कुरिकुलर एक्टिविटीज था जो कि वोकेशनल ट्रेनिंग का हिस्सा बना है, उसे भी पढ़ के लोग काफी अच्छे जगह पे आ चुके हैं. तो मैं बताता हूँ, जितना कोशिश होता है मैं बताता हूँ. और दूसरा जो सबसे अहम चीज है, मैं जो फील अभी भी फील करता हूँ, मेरे परिवार में तो काफी हद तक कम हुआ है. लोग पहले महिलाओं के शिक्षा पे कम खर्च करते थे. मैं देखता था कि कोई मेरे सेम एज की, भाई मेरा कोई और भाई बहन नहीं है, मैं अकेले ही हूँ, तो मुझे ये चीज फेस करना नहीं पड़ा है. बट मैं काफी क्लोजली देखा हूँ कि कोई एक लड़का है, उसको काफी खर्च हो रहा है, उसे अच्छे स्कूलों में भेजा जा रहा है. कोई उनकी बच्ची है तो उसको थोड़ा सा मार्जिनलाइज किया जाता है. तो अब वो चीजें बदली हैं, काफी बदली हैं. इनफैक्ट मेरे परिवार में 3-4 ऐसे एग्जाम्पल हैं जिनकी बेटियों ने ही उनके पूरे लाइफ को लीड किया. सो मेरी 2 बहन है, वो पूरे फैमिली को लेके चलती हैं. सो अब जो स्टीरियोटिपिज्म था वो टूटा है, बट स्टिल लोगों का प्रैक्टिस जो है वो थोड़ा सा जेंडर बायस्ड है. तो मैं उन चीजों को भी समझाता हूँ. जो सोशोलॉजिकल मोबिलिटी है उस पे थोड़ा बात करता हूँ. माय फादर इज आल्सो रनिंग NGO, so that is especially dedicated for the person from non-privileged background. So we are privileged, so it's our duty. तो मैं जब भी जो भी होता है वो मैं गांव के लोगों को करता हूँ और समझाते रहता
Very good. Um, what advice would you give to young people? What tips?
हूँ. So I am continuing in Hindi, sir.
हाँ बोलो.
या तो सबसे पहले तो मैं खुद यंग हूँ सर. सो मैं भी एडवाइस लेने वाले स्टेज में हूँ, बट स्टिल एडवाइस इज लाइक एडवाइस अभी मैं यही देना चाहूंगा कि आप जो चीज को कर रहे हो उसको अच्छे से कीजिए. दैट इज वेरी नॉर्मेटिव वे टू थिंक.
हम्म,
अनदर थिंग इज दैट कि आप अपने आसपास के नीड्स को देखो कि क्या आवश्यकताएं हैं, उसको अच्छे से ब्रेक डाउन करो. और आप जो भी चीज कर रहे हो, आइदर यू आर इन engineering background, technocrat, either you are a public policy expert, everywhere there is a need of research. Before doing anything, there is a need of plan, there is a need of analysis. Because हम जब स्पेकुलेशंस के आधार पे, जब हम सुनी सुनाई बातों के आधार पे कोई निर्णय ले लेते हैं, तो उससे काफी दिक्कत होती है। सो हर लोगों का परिस्थिति सेम नहीं होता है। आप जो भी निर्णय लेते हैं उसके पीछे तीन चार पहलू होते हैं। पहला पहलू आपका परिवार होता है, दूसरा आपसे जुड़े सगे संबंधी होते हैं। सो आप जो भी जीवन में कीजिए वो ईमानदारी पूर्वक कीजिए, और काफी गहन नॉलेज इकट्ठा करने के बाद कीजिए। क्योंकि जब पैंडेमिक आया था तो डब्ल्यूएचओ ने इपिडेमिक के साथ साथ एक और नया वर्ड बोला था, वो था इंफोडेमिक। सो हमारे पास इतना इंफॉर्मेशन था कि हम इंफॉर्मेशन इंफॉर्मेशन इतना इकट्ठे कर चुके थे कि हमको गेन क्या करना है उस पर हम फोकस नहीं करते थे। तो आज के डिजिटलाइज वर्ल्ड में भी यही हो रहा है। हमारे पास एडवाइस हर जगह से है, सोर्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन काफी है, बट what actually suits our behavior, what actually suits our goal, वो बताने वाले काफी कम लोग हैं। तो आप जो भी कर रहे हैं, जिस दिशा में कर रहे हैं, उसे अच्छे से कीजिए। उससे अफेक्टेड जो लोग हैं उनके प्रोस एंड कॉन्स को देखिए, और लॉन्ग टर्म हमेशा जो भी काम कीजिए उसको लॉन्ग टर्म में कीजिए। बिकॉज शॉर्ट टर्म इज लाइक वेरी शॉर्ट टर्म। शॉर्ट टर्म में चीजें आती हैं चली जाती हैं, लॉन्ग टर्म इज सस्टेनेबल। We are doing impact assessment, so we also look over sustainability of a program. That is a long term effect. So your life is very much, your life needs must be a sustainable. So career path हो, even every path, career path से लेके आपके personal relation के path हो, तो उसमें सस्टेनेबिलिटी कैसे लाया जाए, तो उसके लिए इंफॉर्मेशन को कैसे कलेक्ट किया जाए, किस पे रिलाई किया जाए। सो यू बी वेरी स्पेसिफिक। और आपसे जो लोग अफेक्टेड हैं, आपके माता पिता सबसे पहले ज्यादा अफेक्टेड होते हैं। सो उनके उनके भावनाओं को, उनके उनके चीजों को हमेशा आदर कीजिए। यही मेरे तरफ से सर यूथ के लिए होगा, जो मैं अभी थोड़ा अडॉप्ट करता हूँ।
Okay. Anything else you want to add here?
First and foremost, again, thank you so much, sir, for giving me this opportunity. I think I am not so much capable speaking point to point, because it's not like predetermined topic, but still it's good experience for me to getting exposed by such type of activity. And मैं आपके पॉडकास्ट, इसको नहीं बोलेंगे, विडपैड आपने नाम रखा है, तो इसको मैं फॉलो करता हूँ। So at this age, this initiative is like one of the best initiative I am looking in the market, because now you have everything, sir. You don't need anything. बट आपने जो ऐसा इनिशिएटिव करा है उससे काफी बेनिफिट होता है। अलग अलग फील्ड्स के लोग मिलते हैं, और वो लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो अप्रोचेबल होते हैं। तो आप लिंक्डइन पे पोस्ट करते हो कि इनके इनके साथ मैंने विडपैड किया, तो वो अप्रोच करने वाले लोग होते हैं। ऐसा नहीं कि कोई सेलिब्रिटी का पॉडकास्ट चल रहा है जिसमें हम बस सुन सकते हैं, हम सुनने के साथ लोगों से जुड़ सकते हैं। एक एग्जाम्पल हमारे सीनियर सपोर्ट ऋषि भैया ही हैं। वैसे वैसे काफी एग्जाम्पल हैं जिनसे मैं आपके विडपैड को देखने के बाद कनेक्ट हुआ हूँ। सो इट्स लाइक वेरी गुड थिंग, एंड एट दिस एज यू आर थिंकिंग फॉर इंडिया, थिंकिंग फॉर upliftment of demographic dividend of India. So as a trained demographer, I am too much respect for you. So I think I not spokenably suit for this video, but still whatever is in my mind, I just explain it to you. And very much thank you for such kind of initiative, sir. Namaste, sir.
Namaste. Thank you, Sidhnath,
Yeah.
for praising me too much. It's really the
No,
young
not
people.
actually.
It's
It's not praising,
really,
sir.
honestly, it is the young people of India who are the stars. People like you who come, you say you are privileged, but on a scale of 1 to 10, your privilege is at 2, not at 10. So, you have shown the way that India can be. Even the degree that you started with, you could not do. Then you had to go to Amarkantak, from Amarkantak to Mumbai, Mumbai to Delhi, and you have not forgotten your village. This is it. This is the young India, which I am so happy to feature here. People don't realize that, look, what is happening in India, the seniors actually don't know, and they don't give a chance. So I said, come on, we have a new technology, we have a
Yeah.
new way, and I'm not going to preach to others. I'm just going to do it. So thank you for proving my point that young Indians are very good. Give them a chance. Give them a
Yes.
chance. Okay, so let's end it here.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
so
sir.
much,
Namaste, sir.
Sidhnath. Okay, bye bye.
Namaste. Yeah. Namaste.
Namaste.